Hello, it's Pastor Andrew with a brief introduction to the book of Jude. The book of Jude is after 3 John and immediately before the book of Revelation. The author of Jude, no surprise, is Jude, and very interestingly, this is one of Jesus's brothers. And earlier, during Jesus's ministry, Jude and the other siblings rejected Jesus as Messiah. And yet it seems that through the resurrection and experience in the upper room, Jude, along with other siblings and their mother Mary, became believers and filled with the Holy Spirit. In the first verse of Jude, the letter that he wrote, he describes himself as a servant of Jesus Christ and a brother of James. Now, this James is another brother of Jesus, and he wrote the letter called James, the letter that bears his name as well. So, of course, Jude lived a lifetime, beginning similar to Jesus's, around 0 A.D., a few years after that or so, and it appears that his death was sometime in the 80s. So he lived quite a long time. This book or letter that he wrote was probably written in Palestine, in Israel, and around sometime between 60s and 80s AD. There's not really any compelling reason to reject this authorship, although there have been some scholars that intended to do so. Now, the content of this short book is fairly straightforward and to the point, but the main reason is very clear as well in verses 3 and 4. The main thing is that Jude wants the believers to contend for the faith. There are lots of people that have infiltrated the church that began to deny the deity of Jesus Christ, deny that Jesus was in fact God, and this is a crucial issue to the belief of Christianity. And so Jude wanted people to contend for the faith, stand strong, and go on the offense. Don't be offensive, but be sure to stand for the truth of our faith. One thing that goes along often when people deny that Jesus is God is they also deny the morality that comes with living a Christian life. People just want to live according to their own wisdom. They want to live according to however they see best for their own life. And we still see that today, obviously. But when we accept that Jesus Christ is God, we take his word as truth and we live according to it. And so Jude is encouraging the believers to contend for the faith and don't give in to the false ideas that these people that are rejecting Christ and rejecting the morality of a Christian life and to stand strong against that. Towards the end of the letter, Jude encourages people to build one another up, to pray in the Holy Spirit, dwell in God's love, show mercy to those who are weak, and do everything within their power to save the lost. And that is the introduction to Jude. A few verses to go through today, and so I hope you enjoy your reading. God bless.